Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's Orks versus Death Guard Chaos Space Marines. Right, welcome to this 2000 points game. Orks versus Death Guard Chaos Space Marines. So these are two armies that have made it through to the last state. It's the knockout stage now, so the winner of this will make progress towards becoming the channel champion. So before I run through the list here for the Orks, just mention the patrons at gold level. They get their names shouted out at the start of all our games. So that's Andrew Swan, Chris Heim, Frank Verfecki, Jordan Russell, Justin Burton, Longbow BB, Luke Schwengel, Marcus Anthony, Maxfield Knuckles, Evelyn Huxley, Dave Humphries, Nicholas Lucas, Patrick Nelson, Paul Cook, Peter Almo, Ray Cross, Tyler Summers, the artist formerly known as Veej, Dylan Moore, Samuel Pananeri, Martin aka Vagabond, and then Bruce Zhao as well. So at gold level, all the names are shouted out at the start of our games, and also a Patronic dice to use at some point during the battle as well. And then for silver level, I'll call out their names at the end of the game, and then all of the names supporting on Patreon, including those supporting at bronze, are in the end credits of the video. And then we also have a couple of Phoenix Lords as well. So it's Chris Kabisky, Martin aka Vagabond, Michael Fryer, Devin Matthews, and Longbow BB. So they'll be allocated units to use during the game. So for the Orks, I'm running a double patrol. The clan will be Goths, so +1 strength on the charge, and 6 is pop extra hits in close combat as well. So the first HQ choice is none other than Gut Ripper himself, paying the points to the Power Claw. Warlord trait, I've switched it around for him. It's Brutal but Cunning with a Warlord trait to try out on him today. Relic is the Killer Claw, so it's the Relic Killer Claw for him. Then running 2 units of boys in trucks, 2 units of 10. The knob in each of those squads has a big chopper. Then a big shooter on each of those truck dedicated transports. Then on to fast attack 5 Death Copters, all equipped with the Copter rockets. Then I've taken 6 killer cans. I've dropped some of the bikers. I'm only going to run a unit of 3, and I'm paying the points to give 4 of them the rockets, and then the other 2 equipped with Grot Zukas. Then I've taken second HQ choice. This is for the other patrol here. It's the Weird Boy. Fists of Gork and Warpath are his 2 psychic powers. Then one of the boys' squads is over in the other patrol just to make that legal. Then taking 2 units of 5 Storm Boys. No further upgrades for them. For fast attack. Then for elites, 4 Mega Knobs, all equipped with custom shooters and power claws for them. Again, dedicated transport is a truck for those. Then for heavy support, 2 units of 2 mech guns equipped with the custom mega cannons for each of them. And then bikers for fast attack, just a unit of 3, them in all size. Sergeant Zog, so I'm using the 4-job model, but he's just a regular sergeant. Have paid the points though for the power claw on him. And then finally, bit of a point sink here. We wonder how well this will do in the game, but it is the Gorkanaut here, being taken as a super heavy auxiliary detachment. So that's the list for the Orks to take on the Death Guard. I don't know if we've played this combination before, but these 2 armies have performed very well in the league, and now they clash to see who will make further progress towards becoming the channel champion. This is the chance for Gut Ripper here to impress and to lead his mechanical force and his lads to victory, but it is certainly against a tough foe here as they take on the Death Guard Chaos Space Marines. We'll take a look now and see what the Chaos Space Marines have in their army, commanded by Aaron Allen. We'll go through the Death Guard list next. Alright, 2,000 points of Death Guard Chaos Space Marines. Now what we have to do is finalise our list. So the list that you see there for the Orks and here for the Death Guard, it is finalised here. So it will remain the same as for any further games that these armies are involved in. So we'll run through the list. As you can see, there's Mortarion here, which will prove difficult for the Orks to deal with, but we'll let Aaron run through what he has in his list.
Okay, so this is my 2,000 points of Death Guard. We have a battalion detachment and a supreme command detachment. In the battalion we have 2 HQs, the Lord of Contagion and the Malignant Plaguecaster. The Malignant Plaguecaster knows Miasma, Pestilence and Putrescent Vitality. The Troops then, with 4 units of troops, 2 units of 7 Plague Marines. There's a Blight Launcher and a Flail of Corruption in each of those units. And then we have 2 units of 20 Poxwalkers. I have 3 Elites choices, 3 Death Shroud Terminators, a Plague Surgeon and a Tallyman. In heavy support we have 2 Plague Burst Crawlers with the Entropy Cannons on them. And in fast attack 2 units of 2 Chaos Spawn. And the Supreme Command Detachment is Mortarion. He is the Warlord. His Warlord traits are Revoltingly Resilient, Living Plague, Arch Contaminator and Gloaming Bloat. And his psychic powers are Miasma Pestilence, Plague Wind and Curse of the Leper. That's my 2,000 points.
Alright, so that's Aaron's list here. Potent enough, they've done exceptionally well in the league and looking to push through towards the final if possible here. So nice variety of armies here for our knockout stage battles. So we have allocated the Phoenix Lords appropriately depending on their allegiances. So Aaron's taken Longbow BB, who's a Chaos Space Marines player amongst other factions, but we've put him on the Lord of Contagion. And then Martin, aka Vagabond, we've put him onto the Death Shroud Terminators here. So the Vagabond Death Shroud Terminators, they're commanded by him. And then for the Orks, Michael Fryer, or perhaps Michael Flyer, has been put in charge of the Death Copters. Devin Matthews, here he's left the door open, just closed the door. Devin Matthews in charge of the Gorkanaut, big responsibility there. And then Chris Comiskey, who is an Orcs player, put him in charge of the Killer Cans. So it is the Comiskey Cans here for the Orcs. So we'll go on to scenario and deployment now for this battle. Okay, so we have a scenario here, randomly determined from Grand Tournament 2021. It's the 9th mission here for Strike Force size games. Priority target. So deployment zones like so. Aaron has won the roll-off and elected to go at this end. So the orange dice just marking his deployment zone, which will be over in that corner. No man's land across here. And then the deployment zone for the Orcs over on this left-hand side. There's 5 objectives on the table. 4 of them forming up like a box on the board. And then one of them dead centre. So the central objective's just there. Then for these, we've already moved them. We've taken in turns to move these horizontally 6 inches in either direction. So I've kept mine pretty much where it is. Haven't moved that one there. I chose this one across here and shifted it from there across to here. And then Aaron has taken his home objective and shifted it 6 inches back in that direction into the ruin. And then he's also chosen this one across here and shifted it. It's just the other side of that fence. So for take and hold, the control of 1 or more objective markers at the start of the command phase is worth 5 points. If you control 2 or more, it's worth another 5 points. And if you control more than the opponent, it's worth another 5 points on top of that. So then in this mission, there's also the priority target secondary as well that's available. Each of us will need to choose 3 secondaries each. I mentioned the terrain just at this stage. So this larger ruin across here, this one, and the one across the other side, we're going to play as line of sight blocking terrain. Then really most of the other terrain on the board, this structure across here, the same with that one and that one, we're going to play as Munitorum armoured containers. And then ruins for these here, over in that corner. We'll play these as ruins also. So quite straightforward for terrain. There's a number of key buildings that will become line of sight blocking for this battle. There's a few scattered barricades across the board as well. But each of us will now choose 3 secondaries each. Okay, so secondaries have been chosen. Both of us have gone for the mission specific one, that's priority targets. So each of us has chosen, it can be revealed now, as our priority objective marker. So it's the home objective for each. It's this one here for the Orcs. We've marked it with the green counter just there on top of the objective. And then across the other side, it's Aaron's home objective over in that corner as well. So if at the end of your turn you control one of those objective markers, it's worth 3 points. If you control the other, so able to control each corner, then it's worth 5 points per turn. So it's really the auto take. It's a good supply of points coming through, especially if you can hold your home objective and even challenge the opponent's objective as well. Then for secondaries, for Aaron has taken Spread the Sickness, so that's getting onto objectives and performing actions on them to pick up points, and then Bring It Down. It's the auto take against the Orcs here. Loads of vehicles in my list, and so there should be a good steady flow of points coming in for destroying them. Then we've gone for engaging the fronts, so that's getting units into table quarters to pick up points for that. And we've put a price on Aaron's characters' heads here. We've gone for assassination. There's 5 characters in your list, yeah, so we could do quite well with that if we can get to each of those characters. Warlord is Mortarion, so 4 points available if we're able to bring him down. So that's secondaries chosen for both sides. We will now start alternating placing units on the board. Right, just to mention the battle mat and terrain that we're using in this game. So the battle mat is from gamemat.eu. It rolls out nice and flat, 6x4 in size this one, although they do a variety of sizes, just marking off the boundary there with the pipes. And also this terrain set as well, from gamemat.eu as well. These buildings here as well, these larger buildings also available from gamemat.eu as a set from them. So you can check out gamemat.eu for your supplies of battle mats in all shapes and sizes, and then pre-painted terrain sets available from them as well. Alright, so deployment is complete for both sides. We'll cover the Orks here first of all. So on the extreme left hand side is a unit of mech guns, just trying to find a good line of sight for our weapons. They're across there. The bikers with Sergeant Zog just tucked behind those containers. Then in the middle, a concentration of Ork units here. So a truck across this side. Now that has the Meganobs, the Weird Boy and Gut Ripper in there. Just in front of him is a truck with boys. 2 guns across here. Remember, this is a line of sight blocking piece of terrain, so we're trying to set up the guns so they can see through in that direction. Defcopter's the last unit to deploy across here. Another unit of Ork boys. And the cans, trying to make use of the line of sight blocking terrain. It's not going to protect us too much because Aaron has those mortars and he's positioned some of his tanks last to catch these with line of sight. But cans across here, and then the Gorkonaut at the back. So that's deployment done for the Orks. There's units inside their transports, and then 2 units of Stormboys to Deep Strike turn 2 onwards. So then for the Death Guard, Aaron has placed a Plague Burst Crawler across here. Can see through, it's got good angles, the mortar can fire at targets out of line of sight anyway. Poxwalkers on this flank, it's Plague Marines with them, Plague Surgeon and a Tallyman across here. So it's like a smaller force. I think their intent is to head off in this direction and go after this objective. And then come around to Aaron's side of the board. Mortarion, one of the last units to be placed as well after the Orks have finished deploying. He's gone here. So semi-expecting him to go there. It seems to be that he who dares wins here in 9th edition. You've got to be bold, and so Mortarion has gone in the middle. I think there was the temptation to maybe use line of sight blocking terrain, but Aaron wants to go more the direct route with this character. Plague Marines just next to him, Malignant Plaguecaster just behind. Then second Plague Burst Crawler just here. The 2 units of 2 Chaos Spawn, and then Poxwalkers on the home objective. Quite straightforward orders for them. Aaron does have reserves, as per usual. It's the Death Shroud Terminators and the Lord of Contagion. That is deployment complete, so we'll now roll to see who goes first. I'll go around to the other side of the table and we will roll up to see who takes the first turn. A bit nervous here. This is a game of great magnitude. A pretty good matchup though. No Imperium in sight. Is there? No, it's down to Chaos and Xenos here to fight it out in this sector of the battlefield. So Xenos first or Chaos first? I don't know. We'll go simultaneous. Well, here we go. Oh, here we go. It's a 4. It's a 4. We rolled 2 4s earlier for deployment zones. I'm rolling. Aaron's got Orks first. Now, our weaponry is not that great for range, but the little gits, their weaponry is range 36, and we can see a big butterfly in the distance, so they'll enjoy the nature trout here as we go after Mortarion. There's some holes in his wings. We'll see if the little grots can cause some more. So I can see some targets of them, but Orks will go first here in this game. They'll try and make the most of it for sure. We do have firepower, a chance for the Orks to surge ahead and let loose with an early reckless volley of firepower from them. Turn 1, it will be Gut Rippers lads that go first. So movement complete for the Orks on turn 1. They have surged ahead here. Will not get engaged on the fronts though. No one's crossed the halfway line into other table quarters. It's a little bit tricky with this one because your angle across there for deployment puts you miles away from crossing over into the halfway line. Killer cans on this flank, perhaps a slower choice, so they have not crossed the halfway point, so we'll not get any points for engaging on fronts. But we have managed to manoeuvre to present a fair bit of firepower on this turn. Aaron's saying that turn 1 is quite important, or perhaps very important for the Orks, because Mortarion is unable to put the -1 to hit rolls against him for the psychic power. What one's that called? Miasma of Pestilence? No. Yeah, Miasma of Pestilence would grant him -1. That's going to wreck the Ork firepower. So there is a window of opportunity for the Orks to let loose with as many guns as possible against Mortarion. Certainly will be tough to bring him down, but there's a chance to cause some damage for sure. So cans have moved out 6. We haven't claimed this objective, but we've got guns available to shoot across in this direction, a variety of targets. Gorkanaut's moved across here. Much of his Dakar is range 36, which can see through to the infantry across there. As Gutripper asked for a volunteer, one of the Ork knobs inside the truck put up his hand and was ordered to advance straight towards the centre of the table, which is to claim the central objective despite the threat of Mortarion nearby. It's creating a bit of a screen, we hope, to let the Defcopters jump across and then present their rockets against Mortarion. Guns lined up to shoot in that direction as well. We've disembarked with the Weird Boy just for a bit of psychic denial. Gutripper's moved into the gap just here, but holding back for now. And then over on the other side, the bikers have advanced and claimed that flank objective, and the guns shifted to their left just to let the bikers through. Again, they have line of sight and range to Mortarion also. So it could be a chance for the Grots. They are excited here to let some shots away against Mortarion. A big target for them. A big responsibility on their little piddly shoulders. We'll go on to psychic phase next. There'll be none for the Orks. No psychic powers I want to use here. So we'll go straight on to shooting for the Orks next on their first turn. So I'm going to start with the Gorkanaut here. All of its stackers are going to go into the Boxwalkers. So we have the custom, or the Deathstorm Mega Shooter. It's going to get 20 shots at long range. And then there's 2 lots of twin big shooters. This range is going to be 6 shots each. We'll do these. Aaron will get cover from the building Munitorium container on some of the models. A good chunk of the models actually, for 3 inches back, so it's going to be a nice chunk of those. 6 up Feel No Pain for the Plague Surgeon as well.
No, we won't actually get it because it's bubonic Astartes only. So
right, so they would get it, but not those. Gotcha. Okay, so looking for 5s, just some wild Dakar here. And a wound. Okay. Nothing too spectacular. 6 up cover. No, a Boxwalker. Squish. 1 gone. I've dropped 2 dice there, so I'll roll 2 more. Okay, so we're looking for 5s. So we have to take most away. This is just the sad thing using Orks. Oh dear. The toughness on them?
3.
It is 3.
4.
Just check, because I'm strength 6 of this, so it could be 2s to wound.
It's 4.
It is 4, right. 3s to kill, all of them. AP -1.
Okay, yeah.
4 dead. So next, 5 power from these. I'm going to go into the Plague Marines. Instead of this, I'm going to go into those infantry. So 2 Grotzukas out of range 18, but these 4 are in range and can see. So we'll go for some shots here. So this is 4d3 shots with the rockets. Right, not bad at all. So it's 3. And then 6 there, so 9 shots. We need 4s with the Grots. Well. I want to play Space Marines again. 3s for a wound, yeah, -2. Passed, nothing. Oh man, I was expected to do much better than that, but no. Okay, so that's 5 power on this flank. Finished. A few Boxwalkers brought down, but damage quite limited here from the Orks. Okay, we'll turn to the Grots here. They're jumping up and down wanting to fire. So a fire from here. The Orks trust them, don't they? They're shooting. Look how much stuff I've got in front. We'll try and fire through these gaps here. So we've got the spotter on top. You can see the little guy with the binoculars. He's seen Mortarion there in the distance. So gun number 1. D6 shots, got to go Patronic here. I'll go Bruce Zhao, he's a Tau player, I'm sure he won't mind. Number of shots here, 2. Oh, maybe he does mind. Looking for 4s. A hit and a mortal wound. They are. That is an exact summary of what these little blighters are like. Okay, so 5 wounds on him. So we'll try and wound on a 3. Yes, we do.
What's the strength on that?
Oh, no, it's a 4. He's toughness 8 now, isn't he? Failed. Right, okay, we'll move on to the next gun. Max field knuckles, number of shots. I did give up with patrons. Right, okay, that's not helpful. I'm going to command... Oh, man, come on, reroll. Why could... Yeah, forget it. I'll command reroll. So, number of shots. That's better. Yes, thanks, Maxfield. Maxfield maxing out with the number of shots there. Thank you very much indeed. We'll try and hit. We do. No mortal wounds, and half of them have hit. So excellent results. Now we're looking for 4s to wound. This is big. 2 of them do. Right, okay. God, this is a drawn-out process here. Now we're on to invuln saves. It's a big roll.
Okay.
Do you want to command reroll one of those? D6 damage.
Yeah.
It's about the most potent weapon I've got, so... Okay, 1 CP to be used. Patronic, too late, or not?
No.
Not big enough, no.
Yep.
And blocked on his trusty dice. Ah. Okay, 2 guns, 0. We'll fire the next ones, we'll keep the faith here. We'll go Xenos dice for number of shots. 4, okay. Looking for 4s. There was an open window, but it's since it's closing. We'll take a mortal wound and score a hit. Oh, this is painful stuff. So we'll say it's the gun at the back, like so. We'll try and wound on a 50-50 chance. We do. Okay, so another invuln save required. Yes, passed. Oh, it makes such a difference. What would the damage have been? 1. Okay. Then D6 shots on the last gun. Come on, Grots. See if we can hit. We do hit. Get a wound. Yes. Another invuln save required. Can't keep this up forever. Nope. It's got through. You can command reroll if you used it already. Sorry, right, okay. So D6 damage. Gotta go Patronic. Andrew Swan. It's -1 damage, isn't it?
No, oh, yes. Yes, it is -1, and then I get my 5 up.
Feel no pain. Damage of 2. Can we cause a wound?
Yes, you can.
Okay. 2 dice, 1 dice. 1 more. 2 wounds, of course.
2 wounds, sorry.
Oh, 2 wounds. No, -1.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2. I got you. Aaron's correct. Yeah, we'll just double check. -1 to the damage rolls. Or -1 to the... Yeah, -1 damage. Just double check and we'll tear him. You think it's something you'd know, but to your mind. But Aaron just wants to double check here, just specifically for Mortarion. Yeah, no, just double checking. He has it. It's disgustingly resilient is the rule. Mortarion has that, so it's -1 damage against him. Okay, so Grots have finished. They are very, very hit and miss, but it's all been miss so far this game, but we'll hope for better in the future. So we'll turn to the Copters next. We'll let loose some firepower from them. We'll go against Mortarion. We'll stick to the plan. So we'll roll a number of shots with the Copter rockets. Now, Copter rockets in a large unit, the potential to be quite potent here. It's 2d3 shots each. So that's 12, 16, 24 shots. Now, it sounds impressive, but we'll just hold our horses here. 24 shots. They'll come in at strength 8. They're damage 3, so they'll come in at damage 2. So we're looking for 5s. That's not good. And then here's the others. It's not good. It could have been a lot worse. God, it could have been a lot better in my case. So 4 have made it through. And then we'll try and wound. 3 of them have. All right. So 3 more. -2. So 3 more invuln saves are 4+. Block 2. Well done. So 2 damage comes through and 5+ to ignore. Blocks 1. Okay. So another wound. A wound taken. Okay, so all the heavy guns there with the potential to bring down a Baneblade. We've instead caused 2 wounds on Mortarion, but it's a start, but not very good at all. We'll throw some Dakar into everything we've got, all guns to pivot on Mortarion, 5s to wound. No, I was rolling 5s to hit. He advanced, so it was 6s, so missed. Gut Ripper at long range inside the truck. In 5s, and a 5. Nothing, this is just big shooters on the trucks. This one can see round to Mortarion and hits and no wound. And I think that is it. So we're expecting significant firepower from the Orks, but it has not been significant at all. No Plague Marines brought down. I was hoping to kill at least half the squad. I was hoping to kill about 10 Poxorkers, who brought down 5, and I was hoping to kill Mortarion, but no, at this rate it will take 9 turns. Presuming I keep all my stuff alive. So not off to the best of starts here. Orks have lurched forwards. They've let loose with some impressive firepower as far as volume and sound is concerned, but actual damage being caused is minimal here against the resilience of the Death Guard. So we'll end the turn here for the Orks. A lot of questions have been asked here. We'll let Aaron make his moves now with the Death Guard. Have the Orks been lured into a trap? We shall see. We'll go on to turn 1 for the Forces of Chaos next. Alright, so things heating up quite quickly here. The Death Guard not put off by the Orks pushing forwards. They are moving forwards as well. So Poxwalkers, an advanced move made by them, but they've made it to here, just inside the ruins. So getting there, getting close towards the objective. Neither side has claimed this one on this flank. It's got a mini sort of fight taking place across here. So who is it that blesses? It's the Plague Surgeon. Tallyman blesses those to give them +1 to the hit rolls to the Plague Marines as they push forwards. It's a Plague Burst Crawler here at the back to lend some firepower support. The other one's just positioned over there. Poxwalkers camped out on home objective and spreading the sickness secondary being performed. You can see the Malignant Plaguecaster just there in front of him. On the other side of those containers is the second unit of Plague Marines. Mortarions moved out here, top bracket, moving out nice and quickly right next to the Ork truck with the boys inside, and then across the other side the 2 units of Chaos Spawn surging ahead on that flank as well. So no holding back here from the Death Guard. Happy enough to go head to head here with the Orks. You can imagine Gut Ripper is just there bellowing at his lads, or perhaps calling them idiots for not for not gunning him down. So we'll go on to Psychic Phase next.
Plaguecaster. We'll do miasma on Mortarion.
Right, and I take it you've positioned him so he's out of range of my weird boy.
Actually, I didn't, but I might have.
Ooh.
Yes, he is out of range. Yeah.
Is out of range.
28 inches.
Oh, fine. Okay. Okay, so you can roll up unmolested here.
So I need a 6.
Straightforward enough. Goes off on a 10. Alright, so that's the -1 put on to Mortarion. So it's -1 to hit him from now on. Or for the turn at least.
And we'll do Putrescent Vitality on this unit of Plague Marines.
Yeah, Putrescent Vitality onto that unit of Plague Marines just tucked in there.
This is a 7. No, it doesn't go off.
Okay. A temptation here for a command reroll, perhaps.
Yeah.
There's plenty of CP available here for Aaron. Is 1 generated at the start of his turn, and an extra 1 came from the Tallyman.
Yeah, I'll reroll it.
Here comes the command reroll.
That does go off an 11.
Nice. Okay, so that goes off as well.
Just one strength and toughness.
Okay. Yeah, all eyes on Mortarion here. So it's going to be Smite first of all, just nice and straightforwards.
Yep.
Goes off, we'll leave it, we'll not try and block this one. D3 on the truck. Mortal Wind, rolled a 2. Okay, so we'll take that, dropping down to 9. Okay.
We'll try Curse of the Leper, it's not going to be very effective, but...
On the truck?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't go off anyway, so that's fine.
That's it. Is that psychic phase finished? Okay, weird boy didn't need to do anything in the end. Okay, so psychic phase is finished. We've gone to shooting phase next. The dangerous units for the Death Guard will be these two Plague Boast crawlers. Their firepower is nasty enough. It will be effective against the Ork vehicles, and that's Aaron's targets as well. He gets points for picking up, or points picked up if he destroys Ork vehicles, and the Orks have loads of them here. So, just to update you, by the way, on points. At the end of turn 1 for the Orks, did pick up 3 points for holding home objective. So, we are off the mark on 3 points to 0 at this stage. So, firepower here. There's not loads and loads of firepower, but some of it's good potential. So, we start with the lantern here from all terrain. It's going to go against the copters. It will catch the truck as well.
So, to hit on a 2 up.
Oh, missed.
Which he can re-roll because he gave the prime mark of the Death Guard benefit to himself, so he does hit.
Okay.
So this is strength 8. They're now going to be toughness 4 because of his contagion.
Mm-hmm. So it will be 2s then, yeah. So what you're saying?
Yep. So that's a -3 damage.
Right, okay. I think we're 4 wounds, but that's nasty stuff.
Truck on 3.
Yeah, we are 4 wounds, so I haven't quite destroyed one of the vehicles.
No, doesn't win the truck.
Right, okay. So that's him done. Okay, so firepower from the Plague Marines next. The Dakka's going to go into the copters to try and bring one of those models down, and then the Blight Launcher into the truck.
Launcher, 2 shots.
Okay.
2 hits.
4s? No, 3s, because my toughness drops? Yeah. Because I'm all tearing nearby.
Okay, 2 wounds, -2.
Okay. Not saved?
2 damage times, or 4 damage.
Ramshackle, I remembered. Strength, less than strength 8 coming through. So yeah, so it's 2 damage. Drops to 7. It's so badly constructed, it actually helps keep it alive.
Okay, and then the...
A bit like World War One sort of aeroplanes and stuff, you know, the bullets just sort of went straight through, so no, it's fair enough raw.
So then the bolt guns into the copters.
Yes.
All hit.
Nice. Fire.
And 4s. They're now toughness 4.
Right, yes, yes. 2. 4 up. Right, okay, we're about to lose a copter. Do I spend a CP to keep one of the models alive? It could be worth it because... No, it's not... Yeah, oh man. Just don't let the copters go. It maybe seems foolhardy. We'll try and do it 50-50 chance, so I'll keep the copter alive if we can do it. We'll go Peter Almo. I'm going to stop. Because I sense it must be an Ork player that helps me. Because I'll get a better result. Watch this. So Artist formerly known as Feege, is an Orks player. Oh, come on, must be the wrong clan. Oh, man. Okay, so we'll lose him. That's a shame. But he goes on there. That's the Michael Fryer Flyers. One of them brought down. Okay. 4 of them left. So that's the infantry squad has fired. Plague Marine squad here.
Yeah.
Just everything into there, isn't it, really? Yeah, okay. So then unleash everything they have into the killer cans.
So, Blight Launcher.
2s.
1 hit.
3s with toughness 5.
Yep. Nope.
No, okay, escaped that one. And some daiquiri shots coming through.
All hit.
5s.
1.
Just the one, but tough enough. We pass actually on a 3. A 3 up armour save on those. So next up, it's Aaron saving the best till last here.
Right, first crawler back there.
Yes.
We'll put everything.
There's so many tempting targets here. Aaron's got a good line of sight across the board. You can see multiple targets here. I've got a feeling he hates the Death Copters for some reason. But there's options to fire here, at trucks if he so wishes. So there's lots of targets, perhaps.
No, we'll put everything into the cannons.
Right, okay, so I can offload everything into them. Yeah. Entropy cannons will hurt us, I think.
We'll play Disgusting Force.
Right. Disgusting Force being played as well. Just up the damage.
So, we're going to go with a patronic mortar.
A patronic mortar, okay.
Let's see. What have we got?
There's Chaos players, yeah. You got Longbow BB, he's a World Eaters player.
Well, so I might
save that one.
His model.
You've got Anti-Imperial, Evelyn Huxley. Okay.
Okay, so mortar.
So this is Evelyn Huxley's roll. 3, it's okay. Right, so 3 shots. You tempted to come on and re-roll it? Oh, because you got the stratagem, just...
Yeah, that'll be okay.
Okay, 3s.
Right, 3s.
Missed. Well, that's cheered me up because I had a disastrous shooting phase. Oh no. Okay, and 2 entropy cannon shots.
Yeah.
There's no pressure here, but 2 hits. Okay. 3s to wound. Oh.
Right.
Come on, reroll this one. Okay.
Okay.
Both go through.
Yeah.
And they're AP minus crazy, aren't they?
AP minus 4.
4, so they go straight through.
Yeah. And they are D3
Plus 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 plus on each one to destroy it. Got him.
First one and destroy the second.
Oh man, ouch. Right, we'll lose those 2. At the back. I'm not sure if we explode. I'll roll 2 dice to see what happens. No, okay, so that's them gone. Let's pick up 2 victory points as well. So taking off the Grotzukas, the rockets remain, sort of the bodyguard. Grotzukas there protecting the rockets, but 2 casualties taken on the killer cans. Morale could actually be an issue for them. Right, this is nasty stuff here. Rinse and repeat. So there is an angle and there is line of sight across here to go after the cans again. Obviously the mortar doesn't need line of sight, but the 2 entropy cannons are going to shoot. Samuel Penanuri here for number of shots.
Let's go. Oh, 1.
This is 1. Oh yeah, I can see it in the gap. Okay.
Okay, 3.
3s for a hit.
Plus hit.
3s for a wound.
Yep.
Minus 2.
2.
5 plus. I'm in a bit of trouble here. We'll go Dylan Moore. No. Damage of 3. 2. Straight 2. With the stratagem?
That one doesn't have the stratagem.
Oh, of course. Sorry. No. Yeah. Okay. So put that onto here. Okay. We're doing heavy slugger from the other one first of all, just catching up here.
Okay. So 2.
5s.
And nothing.
Okay.
And then we'll do
Slugger. Yeah. Straight into the slugger now.
3 and 1. Minus 1.
4 ups. No, another wound taken. Yeah. So, can Aaron hit with the entropy cannons? This is it. This is the important here. Don't want to lose too many cans. 1 hits. 3s to wound.
Yep.
Ah, it does. Goes through, and I'm dead. Roll to see if I explode. Need to check that roll, but no. Okay, so that's him gone. Comiskey cans, halved in size. Apologies, Chris, but they've been picked on here by firepower from the Chaos Space Marines. Halved in strength now. 3 casualties taken. Morale is definitely going to be a problem for them. But 3 of them remain with rockets as they lament 3 of their can brethren being destroyed. We'll go on to... Is there anything else?
No, I think that's all.
Right, charges. Don't need to ask if there will be charges. No doubt Mortarian's going to go in. We'll watch him as he rolls up to charge. Now, I'm just going to try and stretch here with the Plague Marines to get them in. This is to try and crowd the objective.
They need a 7.
Yes. 7-inch charge. Quite doable.
No.
No. Command reroll.
No.
Okay, so Mortarian next.
Yeah. I can go in against the copters if I want. I'm just trying to decide.
Right. Do you need time?
Just
Right, so there's a super stretchy, it's about a 9-inch charge, probably something like that, to get in against the copters. You can ignore that train, he'll throw himself in there, no problem. It's a 9-inch charge. Oh boy. If he reaches the copters, he'll be in the heart of the the Ork force, and could cause even further disruption. Or the easy charge is just to smash the truck to pieces. Tactically, the better option is to take the risk with the charge, but it comes with a risk. But we have said he who dares wins. could be the case in this game. We'll give Aaron, yeah, he still hasn't made his mind up. We'll give him a bit of time to think about this one. There's a high risk but high reward, or low risk, low reward is the option. Right, he's going to go for it here. It's 9-inch charge. He's going to charge both and just sit right in between and attack both, or whatever he wants to do. We're going to Overwatch, pay the CP, so the Michael Fryer flyers a chance for them to let off some shots, possibly cause some damage here. But here comes the charge. I can roll first. Do you want me to roll? Yeah, okay. I just think we could get a few sixes, possibly. So this is a drop to dice. This is number of shots. No panic, no panic. So that's 9, 10, 14, 16, 17 shots. So we should get a few hits coming through here. We should. A bit of a consolation if we can cause some wounds, but it is a stretch. Looking for sixes. Oh, just the one. Oh, just the one, right. The wound does come through, so 4+1 save required.
Yep, 5.
Ah, passed again. Can't keep that up forever. Okay, so here comes the charge. Ah, 12! I'm going home. Right, send him in. Oh, nightmare here. Mortarion doing his job exactly as Aaron intends, to disrupt the Orks. And that is certainly what's taking place. My prized possession, my beloved copters, have been contacted here by Mortarion. Okay, so he's made it in, making contact with the copters there and the truck. So well done, Mortarion has made it in against those targets. We'll resolve these combats next. Okay, yes, here it comes.
What I have decided is that I don't want the truck to die.
You want the boys getting out?
Yes, because at the minute I would contest that objective, whereas if they get out, you hold the objective.
Right, okay,
So
yes.
I'm only going to attack it with 1 dice.
Right.
With 6 attacks into the copters.
Right, it's going to damage it, but leave it alive. This is torture. There's a bit of a Drakari tactic being used here.
Right, okay, so 6 into the copters. 2s, rerolling 1s. This is primer for the death guard.
Oh, hit.
And 2s. Rerolling 1s because of
Plague. 6 out of 6, yep. They are they're dead, right.
-4 and it's D3 +3, so it's guaranteed 4.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm sorry about that, Michael Fryer. I was looking forward to a good few turns of firepower here, and I thought I contained Mortarion well enough, but no, he sneaked around and has attacked and destroyed them. Okay.
Okay, so reroll.
Missed. And missed.
Okay.
Okay, and Aaron doesn't care at all. That's not gone through. Target destroyed. That's going to get you 4 more points as well for vehicles being brought down. So off to a very good start indeed for the Death Guard here. Mortarion right in the heart of the Orc army here, no doubt. Gut Ripper stomping up and down inside his truck, angry at the current situation. But what can we do? A lot of people say to me, "Oh, just ignore Mortarion when you're playing against Death Guard." But how can you do that when he's sitting in the heart of your army? We will have to end the turn here. We'll give you an update on points for Death Guard. I think I've scored a good few on turn 1. Okay, yeah, we've totaled up points here and just discussing the way the game's going here. It's by no means over for the Orcs for sure, but they've been dealt a deadly blow early on. So, 8 points picked up for bringing it down. It's all those cans and copters being destroyed. Spread the Sickness, 3 points picked up for that, and Priority Targets, 3 points picked up for that as well. So that is 14 points to 3 at this stage. Death Guard surge ahead. But having said that, Orcs have positioned themselves on 2 primaries. Aaron controls 1.
Yeah.
So we are set to pick up 15 points next turn. It could be primaries that are the deciding factor here. Orcs may take a beating, but if we can control, or whatever side it is, takes control of primaries, then that could be the deciding factor in this battle, despite some of the horrific carnage that's already taking place. So do we ignore Mortarion? We cannot. Can we bring him down is the big question. And how much gets sucked into taking him on, we'll have to see. Orcs need to keep an eye on the bigger picture as well. We'll go on to turn 2 for the Orcs here as they try and deal with Mortarion and keep the plan going here to try and bring about a victory. Much at stake in this battle, but as we've said, he who dares wins. Turn 2 for the Orcs next. Okay, so on turn 2 for the Orcs, we do lament the loss of the copters, but we'll cope as best as we can. It's still early stages here. Mortarian's moved through into the middle, so we have come out to play here, committing with the Orks. So we've declared a warg. I think it's the right time to go for it. So Gut Rippers disembarked from the transport. Didn't advance with him, but advanced with the Meganobs, Order 5s. They've sneaked through here and they're around the other side, now on the objective and getting ready to charge Mortarian from behind. The trucks moved up as well. Moved the Weird Boy across in this direction. Guns have remained where they are. They're happy enough to shoot from that position. Storm Boys, I've brought them in here. We're not using Retrieve Octarius data as one of our secondaries, so a bit more freedom with these. I brought them in, spread them out here with the size of the unit to protect the back door, just cutting off this zone where Aaron's Terminators and Lord of Contagion could turn up. They'll turn up somewhere else and cause trouble, no doubt, but just trying to keep an eye on the back door to protect our home objective. 15 points were picked up for primaries. That is very good news for the Orks. The cans, the Chris Comiskey cans, have moved around and have claimed this objective. A possible charge as well for them. This truck has boys inside. It's come round and parked up here, just watching over the objective. Gorkanauts moved and gone in this direction. Devin Matthews heading across towards Mortarian. About a 6-inch charge if we do send it in as well against him. We are getting sucked in against Mortarian, but we cannot ignore him. He's in the middle of our army, so we must react to him. Then the truck that was in combat, we've just pulled it back, or pulled out of combat and heading off onto the objective just there. The boys that were inside have disembarked and advanced. We command re-roll the advance and got a 3. They have moved through in this direction here and then across the other side. So we've just moved around the other side of the table so you can see what's going on. Zogs led, or Sergeant Zogs led the bikers around this direction. Bit outclassed against these 2 units, but he'll do the best that he can. The other unit of Storm Boys has arrived to reclaim this objective, moved off with the bikers, who've dropped them in. Guns have moved up in that direction. There's the Meganobs. You can see them ready to go in against Mortarian, and there's the boys pushing through in this direction, trying to sneak through the Ork Knobs, just reach the corner of the building. Look at the table though, there's units everywhere, it's all spread out across the board. I think that's one of the good things about 9th edition. Large empty areas of the table, it's not as common now. Tight gun lines and so on, it's much more fluid, and units breaking in all over the place. So visually it looks very good indeed. Take a look at the models now whilst you can, because we're going to start taking the models off the table quite soon. We'll go on to Psychic Phase next for the Orks. Right, so Fists of Gork, need a 6 here. It's from the Weird Boy, going to try and put it on Gut Ripper. Goes off on a 10. I'm happy with that score, because Aaron's going to try and block it. He'll need an 11. No, command reroll. It's quite potent when you come, because Gut Ripper's, he's going to go for it. Oh, 6 on 1. Okay, so that power goes off. Well done, Weird Boy. So Psychic Phase is finished. We've gone to Shooting Phase. Lots of firepower available here for the Orks. So we'll start across here. Killer cannons are going to go into the tank. Perhaps they should have been firing at that after all. This is the number of shots. Ooh. Yeah, Aaron's saying I can reroll the dice if I want to. Right, so you've missed a bit there. The camera cut out. So I'd rolled up for my hit rolls, did really well. Rolled up for my wound rolls and got 4 coming through. So this is a very good result, but it's -2. Okay. So 5 ups to block. Block 2, well done, okay. So 3 damage each, drops to 2 damage each. So 4 wounds in total. Not too bad from the cans. It's so hard bringing those things down, they're so tough. But 4 wounds have been caused. Going to do custom shooters next from the Meganobs. Loads of shots, not expecting to do much. Going to put them all into Mortarian. So looking for 6s, because it's -1 to hit him, and it's also -1. Look at that. 6s. We've got 1. No minus, so regular save. Is he a 2 up or 3 up now?
He's a 3 up.
He is a 3. Passed on a 4. Okay, so no damage there. So I'm going to go with the Gorkanaut next. Going to put the little rockets across into Mortarian. Scorcher's in range as well to hit him. And then all the DAC, I'll stick to the plan. I'm going to put it all into the Poxwalkers, just those soft, squishy targets. So 2d3 shots for the rockets on top. 5 shots. Needing 6s though. Yeah, we get 3. That was weird. 4s to wound. And we get 2. -2. This is a turn up hit.
Fine.
Just... Oh, keep it calm. Okay, next. Scorcher. D6 auto hits. 3. 5s to wound. 2. Strange. -1. Yeah, it's a 4 ups. Double 6. Okay. Can only get worse from now on. We'll go. We've got ourselves in a nice stackery range here, so we're going to go for 30 shots. This is why I like firing at poxwalkers, because they actually die when you shoot at them. So we're going to go for 30 shots. There's 20, 24, 29 and 30. This is the Deathstorm Mega Cannon. Looking for 5s against the poxwalkers. So there's some hits coming through. There's loads more. And some more. This is good. This is really good. This is great. Fantastic. Look at this. Wow. Oh, that's almost half. 3s to wound at strength 6 and AP -1. Go, Gorkanaut. 10. 10 dead?
Yeah.
Okay, right, good. Good result. And then it's going to be another 20 shots against any that are left with the 2 twin big shooters. So how many have we got left here? 5. Okay, there is a chance to maybe bring them down if we can get our hits, which some do come through, but we're not quite... We could. That was a hit there. 3s. 4. Make it through. No minus. So yeah, 6 up to block here.
No.
None. 1 left. 1 left. No, yeah, auto pass them out. Okay, 1 left. It's just in the ruin just there. So an extra 5 from here. I was going to try and finish off, but I can't see him with the truck, so we'll put 3 shots into this. Instead, not expecting to do much. No, don't even hit the target. That one can't shoot because it fell back. But well done to the Gorkanaut. Good shooting from here, rinsing through the poxwalkers. Where's the other unit? Oh, he's over there. Right, okay, so it's a bit of a long walk for him to reach that target. But good shooting from the Gorkanaut here. Saving our heavy guns at this point, we'll go for... We'll put his shots into Mortarion. May as well just get that done. So needing 5, needing 6s, sorry. Needing a 5. Nothing, so that's him resolved. Okay. Alright, so we'll go to the bikers next. 15 shots. We'll go into this, these 2 here, this back unit. So 5s and 6s, not expecting to do too much, but we're going to do something. Toughness on these things? 4s to wound. 3. 4. No minus. No minus, no.
So 3 wounds.
Okay. Aaron's going for wound markers, so I take it they're 4 wound models. Okay. Okay, just going to go for the grots. These ones across here are going to fire up the road and against the Plague Burst Crawler. I can't ignore those. The heavy firepower's a menace here, so we're going to go after them again. So D6 on the gun at the back, the one that's taken the wound already. 2 shots. They are not reliable this game. Missed an immortal wound. You blundering idiots. Right, so that's down to 4 wounds left. D6 on the next one. Come on, grots. I believe in you. Yes! 5 shots. That's it. That's what it is. They need encouragement. 4s. Just the one. It does wound though. -3 on that tank.
Okay, 5 and 1.
Okay. Patronic, too late. 1. Okay, that's D6 damage.
Now we'll keep it.
Okay, we'll go Patronic. Any Orc plays. Dave Humphreys. Now, he got me a 6, I think, last time. Come on, Dave. 4. -1?
Yeah.
3 wounds. All right, we'll take that. Not bad. Okay. Gonna fire Ripper's rocket into the tank. 2 shots. Needing 6s because I moved. Missed. Okay. Right. So I've got 2 guns here. I could maybe see through to that tank, continue to put wounds on that, but the highest priority is Mortarion. We are grots, so we're hitting on 5, so we'll go for these shots then. D6 on the first one. Now come on. Sorry, spoke too harshly against them. So looking for 5s. We get a hit. 3s for a wound.
4 for a wound, is it?
Yeah, it is 4. No, you're right. No, okay. So the last gun. Come on, lads. You're so good. You really are excellent. Excellent gunners. Well done. Yes, very good. Yes, believe in you. Come on. Oh, I give up. 4s. Missed. Grots are driving me bonkers. Right, okay. That's it. I think that's firepower complete, actually. Just looking around, see if there's anything else. Yes, it's been okay from the Orks. Not too bad, better than the last turn for sure. But close combat is where it's going to be decided. No shooting from this squad across here. They advance their pistols, not able to shoot. Oh boy. We'll go on to charges for the Orks next. Okay, so charges have gone ahead pretty much according to plan. I command rerolled this one, but the Comiskey cans refused to go in against the Plague Marines. There is a flail in that squad, so that could certainly cause trouble for the cans. But they're happy to sit on this objective for now. Aaron, no doubt, is going to push ahead with those next turn. Charges across here all went ahead. Devin Matthews will be happy, or not. We'll see. We'll see what happens during the combats here. But the Gorkanaut has gone in, slamming into Mortarion, and then Gut Ripper's gone in, and the Meganobs have gone in against Mortarion. Bearing in mind, Mortarion has taken no extra wounds this turn from shooting. Across the other side, Zog has gone in against the front squad, though, as of the Chaos Spawn. And then across here, we've just picked out the Malignant Plaguecaster here. Just charged in only against him with the Orc Boys. So that's charges done. We could bring Mortarion down. It's not going to be easy. Aaron, no doubt, will interrupt play, but where he interrupts play is the question. So we'll pick our first combat as wisely as possible. Okay, so situation here is who to fight with first. It's one of these three units to go against Mortarion. Initially, I was going to say the Meganobs, but we're going to leave it. We're going to go with the Gut Ripper first of all. That'll create a conundrum for Aaron, whether to then go after Gut Ripper when he interrupts play or try and take on as other Orc units that are poised and ready to fight. So that's the idea. We're going to pay 2 CP to pop extra hits on 5 pluses for the Ripper. So he's on a base of 5 attacks. He then gets an extra 1 attack for the Warg and an extra 2 attacks for that psychic power that went off. So he does have a crazy amount of attacks. So we need 2s, but we need 3s because of -1, Miasma of Pestilence. And I can't get any pluses on me, can I? It's just all counts. So he shuts down, Mortarion shuts down auras and rerolls. Yeah. So 5s and 6s are excellent here. Now we combine this with Brutal but Cunning Warlord trait. Well. Okay, right. So we've got a situation, and this is looking tasty enough. So we're looking for 3s for hits. We'll keep that to the side for the Warlord trait. Brutal but Cunning, come back to that later on. Got ourselves 5 bonus hits here. The stratagem helped us generate an extra 2. So those are added in. Now we're going to try and wound. I don't think I'm strength 16. I'll check to see what our strength is. I think it's about 12. Okay, so wound rolls. We reckon it's not 2s, it's going to be 3s because your multiplication's done first, then you add on your strength. So he's on +3 strength after the times 2. So his strength 6 times 2 is then strength 12, +2 for the psychic power, and then +1 for Goths on the charge as well. So it's actually strength 15, toughness 8. So we are borderline 2s to win, but it's going to be 3s. So 3s to wound hit. So it's most of them. These have failed. So then we come back to the Warlord trait, Brutal but Cunning. And we're now going to try and hit with these. And wound with these. No, none of the Warlord trait didn't help. Okay, so what we've got here is 9. I couldn't even command reroll one of those, could I? No, can't do anything about it. Okay, so 9 have made it through. Can't complain. That is an impressive total. Damage 3 will drop to damage 2, so this will not bring Mortarion down. Yeah, well, yeah, it could if it's a disastrous flop dice roll, but I doubt it. 4 plus Invuln saves the first barrier of defense. Blocked nearly half of them. So looking at 10 damage.
At this point, I think
a CP to try and block one. This is pressure here. This is a game-changing moment here. Blocked. Oh, well done. He's tipped it over 50% block now. So that's 8 damage makes it through. It's the most difficult model to kill in the game. 5 pluses.
Block 2, so he takes 6.
He takes 6. Right, it drops down to 10 wounds left on Mortarion. What an effort to do it. 10 left. Okay. Right, so I take it you're going to interrupt play
Yes.
with Mortarion?
Yes.
Yes, and we'll let Aaron decide how he wants to distribute his attacks here. 3 targets to go after. There's Meganobs to bring down, poised and ready to fight. There's the Ripper, who's already attacked but is a threat. Or there's the big Gorkanaut to take on. Are you in a bracket? Big question. Must be.
No.
No. Okay, right. Are you sure?
Not really, but
Aaron's going to put everything into the Gorkanaut with the intent to delete it if possible. Sorry about this, Devon, but he's gone in against Mortarion. Right, the dice are about to be rolled. This is the decision that's been made.
7 attacks, hit on 2s.
2s.
Rerolling 1s. Okay.
All hit, right.
Hit. Winding on 2s.
Yeah, strength 16.
Rerolling 1s because it's
Plague, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So
6 have made it through.
yeah.
So what are we looking at?
So that's 18 damage at the minute. Have you got an invul on?
No.
Right.
AP minus 4?
AP minus 4.
Oh boy, yes, okay, yes.
18 plus 63.
Oh no. So you can't 63 even if you rolled ones, roll them.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tragic. Oh, I just had a James's Baneblade moment there where he was taken down in a turn. Oh, Gorkanaut. Oh, well, 300 points. 365 points. God. And I went against my philosophy for him. I'll talk about it in a moment. So I rolled to see if it detonate. We don't. Okay, but the Gorkanaut's gone. Perhaps he's... It means that Aaron's not gone after other targets. So Gut Ripper just waves the Gorkanaut across to absorb the hits from Mortarion. It means that the Meganobs will get to strike at full strength. Whether they're able to cause much trouble, there'll be damage 1 against Mortarion, so that's not good. But Gorkanaut is removed from play. Originally, what I've seen work better for the Orks is where the Gorkanaut stays alive and just patrols at the back as a countermeasure. He'd be very useful against Aaron's deep striking Terminators, but we went against that philosophy here and got lured in against Mortarion, and it's cost the Gorkanaut dearly. It has been destroyed utterly before it got a chance to raise the big claw of Gork, or possibly Mork. It's been brought down. So that's it. I can fight with the rest of my charging units. Okay, I've got 2 CP left. I could spend on stratagems here. There's 10 wounds to try and get through against Mortarion. Right, I'm going to spend 2 CP and make the Meganobs damage 3, which means there'll be damage 2 against Mortarion. I need loads of 6s here, and I need loads of hits. This is their attacks. This is the why I'll give them an extra hit. The +1 to hit rolls is not going to help. I'll count from the Ripper. So 4s is good. Well, all in all, that's not bad at all. We'll add in 2 extra hits as well. We'll now go for 3s to wound. This will be strength 10. Big roll here. Some have failed, but some have made it through. 7. 7 saves. Interesting. Potential 14 damage. So Mortarion should survive quite comfortably, but some wounds should come through. 4 plus +1 saves again. Alright, so that's 8 damage. 5 plus feel no pain. We're going to put him in a bracket now. 2. 6 more damage taken. That would have been 3 damage. But with the stratagem's help, another 3. I think it was worth it. So dropping down to 4 wounds left. Okay, it's not too bad, not too bad. Happy enough with no Mortarion's in a precarious position now, just 4 wounds remaining, so destroying him is quite doable, but he will survive through to the next turn. Okay, surround here with the bikers. It's an extra attack on the charge. Here for the Wargs, so this is Sergeant Zog, who, good for you Zog, good for you, likes being a sergeant. So those generate 2 extra hits for Goths. We'll go for 2s to wound. Well. 3 at -3, okay. And 2 damage a time.
Okay. So that's,
yes, model slain and 2 wounds on another, and now down to the biker boys to hit the rest. This is a good result here. So this is their attacks, needing 3s, and there's a 666. Sergeant Zog. See, I always put him in charge of stuff that was too much. It's too much of a weight on his shoulders. Just put him in charge of a couple of little bikers, and he thrives. We're trying to wound now. at strength 5 on the charge. And his little sidekicks have got 6 wounds. AP -1.
Okay, so 6s. And no, it's gone.
Gone. That's what Zog said. He just asked, give me 2 lads on bikes, and then that will do. And he's led them well. We'll sit exactly where we are. We don't want to go into those and fight them. We'll just hold off at that point. But they're trying to shield this objective, and they've wiped out one of the units of Chaos Spawn. So keep forgetting this combat. It's just tucked down here. We've tapped into the tank. So a bit of a tactical move to try and silence the guns on at least one of those vehicles. It's at least being able to fire at other targets anyway. So everything has swarmed around the Malignant Playcaster. We're going to put everything into him. So 3 attacks for the knob. And an extra attack for the wire that's taking place. It's looking for 3s. 6 pops, an extra hit. Which is an extra hit, so I'm trying to wound. So that's failed to wound, we'll count that as the wound. And those are failed to wound as well. Bouncing off of him. That's annoying. But would only be actually damage 1 anyway, wouldn't it? Okay, so boys attacks, next 9 of them. So lots of attacks for these boys. 6s are helpful. Just on 3s to hit. That's not bad, and I can see 3 6s for Goths, so 3 bonus hits coming in. 4s to wound, Orks, or Goths on the charge, is +1 strength. So 4s. Oh, yes, that's not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. And with the new codex, they've actually made these AP -1 for choppers. So there's 11 saves at -1. This could be enough to bring the Malignant Playcaster down. This is a character, remember, so we are on Assassinate as one of our secondaries. So he has 4 wounds. The odds are we should bring him down. Depends what Aaron rolls. Yeah. Gone. He's gone. Long gone. Okay, so character destroy. That's a psycho removed. Good work from the boys. And they tap into the tank as well, just to disrupt that as much as possible. Alright, so we've consolidated them in. Aaron can make his attacks back with the tank. Yeah, it's probably 3. Needing 6s. Not too much. So Orks have taken a battering. We certainly taken a battering. We've lost 3 kilocans. We've lost the Gorkanaut. We've lost the Deathcopter. So expensive units being brought down. But our spread across the table is quite healthy here. So it's certainly not over at this stage. Mortarian's life is in jeopardy here.
Vortex hitting 6s, 2 hits, strength 7.
3s to wound. Killer boy. Yes, 1 gone. One of them got run over. That one there at the back can go. Okay, so I think that's the end of the turn. There's nothing else to resolve across here. No morale issues, I don't think. No. So we'll calculate points here for the Orks. They're certainly not down and out of the fight. They're fighting away for sure. But what a tough opponent is here. Death Guard, Chaos Space Marines, solid as a rock. Orks hurling everything they have at them here, but it's a grinding, slow process against any of these targets. Except Pox, we're getting through those okay, but vehicles is taking ages to get through them. And Mortarian, I'm throwing the best of what I've got in high volumes here, but still he lives at this stage. So scoreline at this stage, Orks have done well. They've reaped in a number of points. 15 points for primaries, another 3 points for priority targets, 3 points for engaging all fronts, and 3 points for assassinations. 27 points for the Orks at this point. Aaron's picked up another 2 points on my turn for bringing down the Gorkanaut. So that puts him on 16 points. He's got a turn in hand. I think you're going to get 5 for primaries. Yeah. On your turn, and then plus whatever else you can score, to which no doubt there'll be more points coming in. So the game is tight at this stage. Neither army is broken, although a lot of smashing and bashing has taken place. We'll go on to turn 2 for the Death Guard. I think this is a very important turn coming up here, if Aaron can try and wrestle the situation away from the Orks here. But this could be a tight battle. But Orks are a bit glass hammer. If we keep losing and taking heavy casualties, the Ork army could break, and then it may be a case of just mopping up what Aaron has left here. So the game hangs in the balance of both sides. Exactly what we hoped for this knockout battle. It's far from resolved. Much fighting to do. We'll go on to turn 2 for the Forces of Chaos next. Alright, so turn 2 for the Death Guard here. So much has happened in this game, I reckon this turn is going to be a big one for both sides. So Poxwalkers have turned their attention here towards the Orc boys that are fighting against the tank, which has stayed in close combat. You'll be able to shoot with your heavy non-blast weapons against them. 5 points have been picked up for primaries, holding on to this one just here. It's all quite sort of obvious movement really taking place, so lining up to charge in against the bikers with the Chaos Spawn. As Mortarion has elected to stay in close combat. Some help is on the way. Plague Marines moving through. They're troops, so they make their charge. I think they're already in 3 anyway, but if they make their charge, they can help out the Megadobs and will claim that objective. Whilst I'm over this side, Lord of Contagion has sneaked in here, deep striking in to charge in and cause trouble. That's Longbow BB in charge of him. And then across here, you can see the Marines, Plague Marines moving across here. So the tanks pivoted. So what's the name of that stratagem? You get to use it on each unit of Poxwalkers once per game. Yeah, it's resurrected 4 more of those. So back up to unit of 5. Aaron's down to 5 CP at the moment. We're on 0. 2 characters moving through here. Aaron's now claimed this objective again. He's troops, so they've now claimed that objective just there. So our primaries are now starting to get shut down by Aaron's units. And then, yes, the Death Shroud Terminators, the Vagabond Guard have turned up here. I reckon with their rules they can ignore modifiers. They can go straight through that terrain and try and get into the grot guns. Or Storm Boys, whichever way, or Truck, whichever way Aaron wants to go. I think he's going to head for the guns though. That's when the charge phase comes. We'll go on to Psychic phase next. Right, here comes Smite. Okay.
I don't know whether we go Patronic for some damage here.
Oh, hang on, I could try and block that. I could. You're going to leave it standing as it is? We could try and command reroll preemptively to bump it up a little bit. Or fail even. Tough choice. It's quite beatable, but then there's the risk of.
Yeah, we'll go for it.
Gonna command reroll. Okay, here it comes. 7. We'll still try and block it. We need an 8. We don't, and I can't command reroll that. So it goes through. D3 mortal wounds against the Ripper. He's going to go Patronic on this one. Peter Almo, undeclared. Will he help out Chaos?
Well, a little bit.
A little bit. A wound caused on the Ripper. 5 wounds left. Miasma of Pestilence next. Right, so you've taken that power on Mortarion and on the Malignant Plague. Right, just as a backup. Gotcha. Very good.
So he does get that off on 11.
-1. It is very, very helpful. Psychic phase finished. Okay, shooting phase next. So Aaron's just lining up his shooting. I mentioned the objective markers here. You can get a hold of those on the Etsy store. We do packs of 6. They are the correct size for games of 40k, the 40mm width on those. So check out the Etsy store. Link for that is in the video description below. And we ship those all over the world. And you can use them for your own games of 40k. Shoot these. Right, okay, so this is Plague Spurt, I think they're called.
Plague Spurt Gauntlets. They're D6 auto hit, and the champion has 2 of them.
Okay, 10. Oh, I could have been a lot more.
They're not very scary.
They are for me. I've only got t-shirts and rockets on my back.
Well, they're only strength 3. So.
It's 5 to wound.
Okay.
Right, there's trouble for my squad here. 6s. No. So that's going to kill all of them except the knob. So it was a good result for sure. So looking something like that. Okay, so 4 casualties taken, knob survives. Right, Lantern next, going into the Ripper's face.
2.
Yes. So he still hits on 2s, he's not affected by any brackets.
It does wound, yes, so it's -3.
5+ invulnerable save. We'll go for. It's not many. I could take Raycross as an Orc player. Is there anyone else that's Orcs? We'll go. Raycross. God, it's a bit. I usually save Raycross, but I need help here to keep the Ripper alive. Thanks, Ray. Cheers. Blocked. What damage would that have been?
That'd be 3.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Moving along.
They can all see either down this side or down this side.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Aaron's in range and can see the Storm Boys picking on these units because they're useful for holding objectives and so on. So being shot at here. This is by the Plague Marines.
Okay. Oh, they're within range of Mortarion.
3 rolling ones, cool unit, yeah.
And
Toughness 5 now. 5's to wound. 2. Okay, so we'll try and save on cover, will give us 5s. We've blocked that.
okay, light launcher.
2 hits, 3's to wound this time.
Reroll to
Plague, yep. -2?
-2.
Yeah, take 2 off. Okay, the 2 at the back can go. They're gone, away they go. Plague Burst Core next, obvious firepower from that. So this is the...
Stubber, heavy stubber.
Yeah.
Okay. 4s. No, sorry, we were in 3s, but it doesn't really matter now. So 3 wounds -1.
Yeah, okay, well, 3 dead. Like so, okay.
And the 2
Okay, entropy cannons. 1 hit.
Because it's heavy, so
-1 in combat, yeah.
Um,
Take another one off. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Right, okay. So it's 4 casualties to take on those boys. They're in trouble. And then the Poxwalkers should probably bring them all down. We'll see what happens. Okay, so there is that glass element to the Orks. We're seeing stuff being brought down quite quickly here. The softer, fleshy targets. Casualties mounting quite quickly. So there is firepower available with these. Where they shoot is the question. Right, target from this. Killer cans. Killer Can's been picked on. Does he play the stratagem? He's got 4 CP left. That cost you 2?
No, just 1.
Just 1. Yeah, it's worth doing, but
No.
I'm just going to leave it. Okay.
Okay, let's try like more.
Number of shots of the mortar.
Frank. Okay.
So Frank Perfecki, number of shots. Just the one. Thanks, Frank. So, happens to us all. Oh, come on, reroll to give Frank a second chance. It's quite, I don't know. A good volley from that tank could destroy these. But I don't want to persuade you and keep it at 1. Something else. Yes.
Right, okay, so to hit then.
1 shot. Missed. Okay.
2 hits.
Oh no, come on. 1 wound. So now what does he do? Does he command reroll one of the wounds? Tough choice. If the wound goes through, it should take one of the cans out. Should do. It's okay. No reroll required. That 2 to wound is a wound because we're close to him and it's -1 to our toughness. That applies against everything, even my own vehicles and stuff. Reduces their toughness down. Yeah. Ugh, your core rules are strong for the Death Guard here. So 2 wounds have gone through. It's AP -4. There's nothing I can do.
3 plus 3 damage.
So don't roll 1s and 2s. First one.
They're
It's frustration for both players in this game. So you can CP reroll that one if you want to or not. It's tough choices. Command points are precious for sure.
yes.
Right.
Okay.
Got it. Kill 1.
Second one. Got.
Yeah, okay, there's only 1 left. Good shooting. So I would say the Orks are in trouble. We are running out of resources. We have lost our heavier hitting units. Killer cans are wrecked. Gorkanauts gone. And the Deathcopters have been brought down. In contrast, we have brought down the softer elements of Aaron's army, namely Poxwalkers and so on. Mortarian's still alive. here, so this is crucial, but we have got sucked into an expensive combat against him, whilst the rest of Aaron's army is starting to prevail here against the Orks. So this is not a healthy situation for Gut Ripper's lads at the moment. We could be starting to witness the battle slipping away from the Ripper. Just calling it early, but there's still much to play for here. So the next bout of shooting
is those Plague Marines into the can.
The last can.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now they're hitting on 2s because of the Tallyman's blessing.
Yep. This is rapid fire bolters. All hit. 5s to wound. 4s to wound, yeah, because of the minus. Oh no, we've stretched away. Okay, 5s.
Okay, so
That's ridiculous. 4. Okay. No minus, so we'll take 3 ups. 1 wound taken. And down to the blight launcher now.
It's once.
Wounded on a 3.
Does wound, mine's 2.
5 up. No. So we take 3 wounds in total. Okay, we reckon that's it. So 1 can left on 2 wounds remaining here, but the Comiskey cans have taken a battering in this game. Okay, so we'll go on to charges next. There's a good few charges, Plague Marines available. They've got flails. Through the gap there you can see the Chaos Spawn poised to charge, deep striking units poised to charge here. So an oppression here about to hit the Orks, multiple charges. Gut Ripper busy fighting Mortarion whilst the rest of his army is under a severe assault. We're going to charges next. Okay, we're on charge phase here. There's loads going ahead. We'll just capture the ones that have occurred. So just electing to go into the truck here and swarming the objective with the Plague Marines. Across the other side, Chaos Swarm or Spawn bursting through there. One of them's got through the window, but they've made contact with the bikers. They're across here. Aaron's just attempted to charge and rolled a 4, so it's not high enough. He's trying to go after the Mega Knobs, but also if he rolls a 7, he can contact the Ripper. So this is a command reroll charge here. This is important, very, very important here. It's a 6. It's not going to be far enough to reach Ripper, which means the charge will fail.
Yeah, well, 6 gets him to there.
Okay, we'll double check here. This is a tight one. 6 will do. He makes it in. It's okay. We're on a higher level, but it's not going to make a difference. That front model, one with a flail, will tuck right in there against the Ripper. That's okay. Right. Okay, so the model's going in. The key was to get the flail in against the Ripper. The idea, I think, is to bring him down. Then Mortarion can turn on the Mega Knobs here. Vicious, nasty, close combat in the middle of the battlefield. So we've got more. Lord of Contagion. So where's he going to go? There's Storm Boys and 2 guns.
Yeah, I think I'll probably go guns.
Guns?
Yeah.
Charge both?
I may as well because they're... Well, no, the Storm Boys are slightly farther away. Oh, sorry, both guns?
Yeah.
No, just the back one.
Just the one? Yeah, and destroy it and tap the other one out anyway. I think that's the idea. I can't Overwatch, which is a shame.
Nope.
No, command reroll has been used. Okay, and the next one, this will give the Orks a breathing space if this doesn't go ahead. This is Martin, aka Vagabond, the Vagabond Guard.
So we'll go into the guns.
Both guns? Same distance.
They've a cheeky distance, so yeah.
9 required. Yeah, it's a 9 exactly. I sense this game is in Aaron's favour. Okay, charge has gone ahead. Terminators have gone in against the guns to silence those. That could be game, set and match here against the Orks. We'll go on to combat resolution. So charges to fight first. There's lots of them. So Aaron's splitting his attacks here against the 2 guns. Just hoping on these guns to remain active here to fire. But the Terminators have made it in, so excellent disruption factor from them.
So we're going with the cleave option for both.
Okay.
So this is the champion.
5 attacks.
5 attacks with a skill 2 plus minus 1, so yeah.
2 of Mysticate.
Now this comes in strength 7.
3's to wound.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's strength. Toughness 5, then drops to
Okay.
just the 1.
Just the 1, minus 3. And it's 2 damage.
2 damage, right? Okay, fine. So I'll drop down to 3. I think we're blast, so you're safe in combat against us. So the other 2 models going against the healthier gun.
3s.
3s again. Sure, one's got it. destroyed. And do explode? No, roll a 1. Okay. So that's them destroyed just there. Take away the grots. Like so. Okay, consolidation going that direction against the gun that they're in contact against. Okay, so good work there from the Vagabond Guard. They have certainly made an impact, destroying one gun and silencing the other. A 4. Okay, this is the Chaos Spawn. 2 models.
Okay, so that 4 means that they are getting 3d3 attacks each.
Yep.
Yes, that's
It's a good roll.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 attacks.
Okay.
13, 7 on 4s.
It's good hurt the bikers. Yeah, good number of hits coming through. Well done.
Yeah, so these are strength 5.
Are you letting out your aura?
Yes.
You do.
So they're toughness
4 now. Yeah.
Okay, so
3s.
Ooh.
Okay. And damage?
They are damage 2 minus 2 AP.
Right, and that's how many? 3?
3.
Yeah, so I think they're 3 wounds each. I think. We'll check. This is important. We're going to lose one model for sure. Yes, it's 3 wounds each, so it results in one model being destroyed and 2 wounds being put on another. And that's that combat resolved. Alright, so Aaron's going to do the attacks across here with the Poxwalkers going against the boys. Clever stratagem being used. Mutant strain.
Yeah.
Okay, so 6s to wound.
No, 6s are mortal wounds.
To hit.
6s to hit, yes.
Oh,
yes.
right. But any 1s are mortals against his own unit.
Okay.
Aaron's counting the 6s, I'm counting the 1s.
So 3 6s.
And 3 1s. There you go. Fair's fair.
Those are in addition, so
The counters hits as well, yeah.
they hit on 4s.
Just taking all those away. So I'll take the 3 mortal wounds. I'm going to go here, I haven't got much stuff left. Oh, I picked up one of your Poxwalkers, sorry. And one of the boys, yeah, gone.
Okay, so these are 5s. 3. No minus.
3 more, okay. 6s are good. None, so 3 more wounds. Is that the wipeout?
1 boy and a knob.
That'll do, they're gone. Well done to the Poxwalkers, good work. So Aaron's consolidating back in that direction. He can do that because the closest enemy target is the bikers, so he can head back that way. Well done, they've moved out and away from the objective, cleared away the Orc boys, protecting the tank and back onto the objective.
How many Orc boys were there?
Oh no, please. I think you killed...
5?
There's 3 on mortal wounds,
Yeah.
then a knob and a boy.
Right, so 5 Poxwalkers are back.
Can you go up above your initial... No, that's right, okay. So you can max out probably back to 20 again.
16, 10, 12, 16, 18, 2 more.
2 more.
Yeah, back to full strength.
Well, then the ones for mortal wounds against yourself, you recover them all.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Brilliant. Okay, good play. Right. So now we're on to... You want to do this one?
Yeah, let's do that. Flail.
Yes, here comes the flail.
Hitting on 2s because this unit was blessed. It's a good thing.
Useful. Yeah.
Okay, so this is coming in at strength 5. That's going to be toughness.
5 now. Yeah, 4s.
Okay, so 3 at minus 2.
6s. None.
6 damage.
Ramshackle.
Yes, so 3 damage.
3 damage. So 4. So you get -1 damage against you because you're so good. Yeah. I get -1 damage because I'm so bad. That's the Orc way.
Okay, so these are plague knives now. 2s.
All of them. Oh, it's the Death Guard on a roll here.
And these are
Nothing can withstand dice throwing of that magnitude.
5s.
Yeah.
And these are -1.
Yes.
So 4.
And you
Oh,
could-
sorry, reroll 1. 5.
5, you could do it. 5s and 6s. Block 2, we're alive on a wound. So, a good result though. Stripping 6 wounds away with an infantry squad. Very, very good work indeed.
No.
Okay. Aaron's saving the most painful to last here. It's torturous against these Death Guards. So how's this going to work? The charging unit then obviously. The flail stepping up here to take on the Ripper. Possibly a follow-up plague knife as well. And moving the other models along to try and bring down Meganob models.
That's it. Okay.
Right, so how's this going to work?
So,
Come on, Ripper, survive. Oh man, I want to survive with these.
let me just double check more challenge.
Right, so you shut down all of our stuff and then grant reroll hit rolls of 1 and rerolling all wounds.
Yeah.
That's the benefits coming from Mortarion against or on that core unit of Chaos Space Marines or Plague Marines.
So we'll do the flail into
The Ripper.
the Ripper.
Is anything else going into him? Is there a Plague Knife going into him as well?
Sorry. Yes, I should be clear. So there's a... And I meant to play this. Spiders.
Oh no.
An additional attack with Plague Knives.
Right, fine.
So, yeah. Plague Knife and the
flail.
and the Ripper, everything else into the...
Meganobs, yep.
So, flail. It's on 3s.
I'm toughness 5.
Toughness 5, yeah, this is strength 5.
4s is a big roll. Oh, not all of them! Yeah!
-2.
-2. What's the damage?
2.
I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Patronic, help! We'll go for these in order. It's Chris Heim, an Imperial player, but you never know. No! Jordan Russell, an Eldar player. Will they help the Orks? Ah! And Justin Burton, a Salamanders player. He'll surely help the... No! Okay. Yeah, we'll scrap the Patronic idea. I think. Oh no, Ripper, please. Is there anything we can do? Oh. So he's pushed off the barrels, rolls, and then climbs up and goes back to that hole that I put him in before when he died. Oh, just hang on a second. I'm just trying to play it narratively, you know. There you go. There you go. So he didn't die. That's where he is. He's crawled back into the sewer. Oh no, that's disastrous. A flail. Of all things to bring the great noble Ripper down. He had big plans. He was facing Mortarion, but a sneaky Death Guard Chaos Space Marine with a flail, which is just a thing with bells on it.
Yeah, it would hurt.
So he's been clanged over the head by bells, and Gut Ripper knocked unconscious. It's not enough to kill him. But he's been knocked out here with the bells ringing in his mind. Mortarion now free from the grip of the Ripper. Oh dear, oh dear. So one Plague Knife has been declared into Ripper as well. And then the rest of the Plague Knife attacks with the extra attack coming through, going against the Meganobs.
Okay. 3s, rerolling the 1s.
Look at this, is good. Yeah, really good. We're toughness 4 now. We're toughness 5.
Yeah, your toughness 4, so still 4. These are strength 4.
Okay.
So, I need to reroll these.
Wounds, yeah, from Mortarion.
So, that is 6, 7?
Oh, no, we start on toughness 5. So then -1 makes us toughness 4.
Oh, yes, sorry, so that's...
So 3s aren't.
Yeah.
That's it, 5. Yeah, that's fine. Any minus on this?
6, sorry, it was 7.
Yep. Any minus?
-1.
This is -1. 3 ups. We've just lost one. God, that's painful stuff, right? So we've lost a Meganob. We'll just take that one there. Got 3 of them left. And now finally we get to fight. Now, I would say bring Mortarion down. I think we must surely... Oh, yeah, man. I think the battle's gone here, but we'll try and bring Mortarion down. He needs to go. So you're just checking the rules for the WAG there. You need your character on the board to call it, but it doesn't say he has to be alive for it to carry on. So we'll carry on with the extra attack. We'll go into Mortarion. So it's going to be 4s to hit him. We're only going to be damage 1. So we need a really good roll here. Well, there's 3 extra hits for Goths. So now we're looking for 3s to wound. Okay, we've done enough to possibly bring him down. Possibly. It's quite unlikely though. 6. So 6 invuln saves first of all. Important roll here. 4s. Okay, so there's still a chance to bring him down. Aaron's block 2. And then our 5 pluses for feel no pain.
These are 2 damage each? Oh,
yeah, 1 damage, isn't it? Yeah, it would have been 2. Must get a 5. Do 1 at a time. Too late.
2 wounds taken.
2 blocked. Dropping down to 2 wounds left on Mortarion. Okay. Should I just take the Mega Knobs off because Mortarion's about to about to swing? Must be on a lower bracket, but I doubt it's going to be enough to keep the Mega Knobs alive. That's another harder hitting unit about to be dispensed with here. Perhaps the last hard hitting unit that we have. Yeah, this will be it. She's only on 5 attacks, sadly, and he's only on what to hit?
2.
2s.
Twos. Rerolling ones.
Minus
4.
Yeah. On 5. Blocked 1. So we're dead. Okay, remove them from play as well. So remove from play. I don't know what the weird boy would think of that. He just watched the whole thing take place. Oh dear, what a sight to behold. Tap. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Right, and then he goes. Right, so combat's resolved. Yeah, bikers get to fight across the other side. Zog's in charge now. Sergeant Zog takes over. He's the highest ranking officer. There's no way the weird boy's going to be in charge. So 4 attacks for Zog. Good for you, Zog. Good for you. 2 hits with a bonus hit coming through for Goths. Strength. 2s to wound. All of them. 6 damage. Goodbye. Good for him. We found a nice happy home for the Zog here, who's now just a simple sergeant, but it's on course to get unit of the game here. Okay, bit of morale to resolve for the Orks. So we've got him. He's okay. Him. He's okay as well. Bit of a turn up.
Okay. 2.
Yeah, I'll roll up. 4, 5, 6, they're fine. Okay, morale's good. Orks, for some weird reason, the morale has held with these units. But we've seen the Gut Ripper brought down. Aaron has won the fight in the middle, very clearly indeed. He's claimed the central objective, and we now only have, we had control of 4 primary objectives, we now just have 1. Turn comes to an end, we'll calculate points, but it's been exceptionally good for the Death Guard. They look set up here to have victory. Now, in this game, this is a knockout game. If Aaron wins, he'll then go through to play another army, and that'll be for a place in the finals. Okay, so Aaron's taking the lead now, 29 points to 27. 5 points only for primaries, just as they recover from what the Orks did last turn. But priority targets, the home objective, and this objective across here, so 5 points picked up for that one. Very well done indeed. Engage on fronts. Oh, no, sorry, that's me. Spread the sickness, not this turn, and then bring it down, almost maxing out. 13 points now here for destroying Ork vehicles. So we'll end the turn here. We're going to turn 3. It's the middle stage of the game, but we could be beginning to see a victorious army here in the form of the Death Guard. But turn 3 for the Orks next as they fight on. Sergeant Zog takes over. Well, the Orks were given a chance when they did get turn 1. We lined up pretty much all the rockets we had, but it's failed dismally to bring Mortarion down or to cause any damage at all. And so Aaron's fully taken advantage of that and has stuck to the plan and done well against the Orks. So we've reacted as best as we can. We're just low on resources here. A lot of our heavy hitting units are gone. So it's the more glass hammer and supporting type units here that the Orks have left. But we're fighting on here. There's a chance to pick up more points and cause trouble. So the Comiskey can, so the lone can now has moved out in this direction, backed out of close combat with the truck. Then across here, this truck was here, disembarked with the boys who've got to there. No advance and charge available from them, so they just have to try and make the charge. It's a 6 though, so it's doable. Then we backed the track up, or the truck back up against them. Weird boys moved across, getting ready to smite. Closest model will be Mortarion. Truck has pulled out of close combat across to here. The gun's pulled out of close combat. Stormboy's gone across, just trying to get the model count up on this home objective. Remember, it's a primary objective for us, but also the priority target's worth 3 points if we can reclaim it. Stormboys have jumped out across to take on Lord of Contagion, hopelessly outclassed, but they will fight anyway. And the 2 guns manoeuvring to line up shots either against Lord of Contagion or Mortarion. We'll see what happens. And then Zog in command. Free as a bird here on this flank. He's moving out in this direction to go after this objective to take on the Poxwalkers with Daka and close combat with his trusty sidekick with him. That's movement done for the Orks. We'll go on to Psychic Phase next, which will be a smite in the face from the weird boy. Come on, give me a double 6. I'm going to combine 2 Patreons. So Luke Jengel, Marcus Anthony, Luke first of all. Come on, give me a... It was a 6, it rolled onto a 3. And then Marcus Anthony. Yes, goes off on a 5, but it's not high enough. I would come... I can't re-roll that. Marcus Anthony. Yes! And then Luke Schwingel. Yes, it's a 10! Oh, come on!
Self-preservation here? No.
Snake Eyes. Oh, right. So I guess with 2 patrons, I'll roll 2d6 and choose the best. So, okay. Right, so bad. Oh boy, I haven't done this before. Luke Schwingel or Marcus Anthony here. 4 plus it's Luke. No, it's Marcus Anthony. He can roll the damage. Come on. 5! Oh, fist pump. Weird boy, good for you. Keep going. 5 plus to ignore. Feel no pain? We're not sure. Aaron's checking the book. I reckon you get 5 plus feel no pain. Mortal wounds. Well, you roll to see what you get anyway. If you do or don't get it. It's 5. It's 5 wounds. D6 wounds caused. We're in a daze here. What's just happened?
So he would be dead anyway.
Would be dead anyway. Okay. Well, Tyrion's going to go down.
So now I need to do a explosion on a 4 plus.
4 plus?
That's
Even when we kill him, it hurts. Paul Cook's Imperial. Oh, how corrupt. 4 plus?
4 plus.
Don't do it, Paul. Please, no, don't. Help an orc player. We'll trade with you. Promise. It's a 3. Okay. Thanks, Paul. We'll give you all of our teeth. Right, so... Oh, he's gone. Oh, the day's just got brighter. Sunlight flooding through now once those butterfly wings are gone. Oh, look at the big hole that's been made. Wonderful. Why he's going to charge straight ahead into there. All right, well done, Weird Boy. That is a break for us here. Now, we're far, far away from any kind of victory here, but it's a glimmer of hope perhaps for the Orcs, at least to spur them on to carry on the fight. Psychic phase finished. Thanks, Weird Boy. We'll move on to shooting phase next. Okay, these boys, all the pistols in range. Love a go at these Terminators. They're as solid as a rock, but we'll ping at them as best as we can. 5s. Didn't advance. 2. And now Fang, strength 4, toughness 5. Yeah, okay, nothing from there. Storm Boy, stick bombs, 5 shots. Nothing from him. That truck pulled out of close combat. That gun pulled out of close combat, so nothing from there. This truck will put its shots into... was going to go into Mortarion. We'll go here into the Terminators. Nothing there. Do the Storm Boys across the other side. Stick bomb. 3 shots. Missed. 2 sluggers. No wound. Now, I've got 2 mech guns left. The potential of excellent firepower from them. We'll go... In fact, we'll do Zog next. We'll fire at Poxwalkers. So that range, it's going to be 10 shots. Come on, Zog. Give us a miracle. Whoa. Not bad. Okay, and then we'll go for trying to wound. They've all wounded. 5. Huh.
5 6-ups? Nope.
None. 5 gunned down. Good for you, Zog. He's having a field day. You're probably just completely unaware of what's been going on with the rest of the Orc army. Okay. We'll do... It's tough. I know I should fire at that. Their infantry controlling objectives. I'll put Chris Comiskey's shot into the... I'll put him into here. D3 shots. 3. If these could all hit, this could be significant. 2 hits do come through. 3's to wound. 2 wounds do come through. -2. This will kill Marines if these are failed.
5s.
Blocked 1. Alright, but 1 Marine slain. Right, this gun into the Lord of Contagion. I've had enough. Here it comes. D6 shots. But Patreon. Tyler Summers here. It's a Necron player. Come on. Give me a break! 1.
Oh.
Missed on a 1 and a mortal wound. Okay. Right. The next gun we'll repeat. We'll go... It's all Imperial here. There's a Necron player. Patrick Nilsson's Necrons. 2. Oh, what an improvement. Oh, man. Looking for 4s. That's just a summary of the grot gunnery there. Alright, so we can mark one of those up on 5 wounds left, but what a flop from them. That was perhaps the only chance we had, was to bring the Lord of Contagion down, but no from the grot gunners. Okay, so shooting phase is finished. There are some charges though. I'll roll those up next. Alright, charges have gone ahead mostly. I've been let down by grots again. Tried to charge into characters, trying to fulfill our secondaries here, but wouldn't budge. Then across here, Zog has made it in. He's gone in against the Poxwalkers, but he'll swing around and tap into the tank again to disrupt its firepower. Boys did get their charge. The Weird Boys joined them as well. Storm Boys gone and forgot him, so just tucked him in there. And then over in this corner, hopelessly outclassed, but the Storm Boys have gone in against Lord of Contagion. That's the only option they have. They can't stare at him. They have to go in. Okay, so we'll resolve these combats here for the Orks. So go with the Weird Boy first of all. 3 attacks base, +1 for the second turn of the Warg going on. So we're looking for 3s. 4 6s. Can't complain at all. Bonus hit comes in for Goths. So I think we're on 3s to wound, because we are strength 5 with +3 strength. Nice.
Strength 5?
+3.
Oh, +3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
3s. Need a miracle here from the Weird Boy. He's done it. Now there's a little bit of AP -1. Yes, there is.
Okay.
So 4 saves. Don't roll 1s and 2s. Oh! God. There's 2 things that have annoyed me in this game. Number 1 is your dice rolling, and number 2 is anything that's a grot. I'm sorry. Those 2 things have been particularly annoying. Mortarion hasn't, because Mortarion's just been himself. That's fine. That's been what's expected. Just hoping to break in there, because that would have been D3 damage on that staff. A few of those I got through. Might have brought one of the models down. Okay, so we'll go for this Storm Boy knob. All hit with +2 hits coming through. Doing their best. Goths on the charge. Strength 5. Yep. AP -1 on 3. It's good work from these models here.
Okay.
A wound. Okay. Right, boys on the charge here. 2 attacks base. Chopper. Second turn of the Warg. 4 attacks base. So we'll do the first 20. So we're looking for 3s. And then 4 bonus hits come through. Then we're looking for 4 to wound, because on the charge for Goths. And these are at -1. So we'll ask Aaron to make 8 saves. Yeah, 9. 9 saves with 3+.
Okay, so you got 1 and a wound on another.
Okay. How many wounds each are they?
3.
They are 3. Yes, one of them's on a wound already. Okay, so 1 brought down. Okay, and a wound on another. Okay, we'll do the other half. Well done, Ork boys. So we'll just gather these all together again. Yes, I'm going to do 16 attacks, sorry, because the knob's going to be separate. So 6s are good. Looking for 3s. And there's another 2 6s, so we'll throw them in. There's every chance we could bring another model down. Looking for 4s. A strength 5 really helping us out. It's making all the difference here. 7 more saves of 3+. So a big ask here from these Terminators. Can they withstand the boys? Ouch. No 5 wounds come through. It's gone? Oh, wow. Yes. Glory. Just good old Ork lads. Good for them. They've taken down Terminators here. That's Martin, a.k.a. the Vagabond. Death Shroud Terminators are gone. Ork boys have overwhelmed them here with a sheer number of attacks. It's the +1 strength is really good. The AP -1 made a huge difference as well. So Ork boys, massive improvement with them. We've seen it here taking on the Terminators. In the old Codex, would have struggled. Yeah, big time. Okay. Okay, so cleared this. That's helped us pick up 3 points this turn. Across the other side, we'll go for the attacks against the Lord of Contagion, hoping for a miracle. The knob, they're all strength 5 here, so we'll put the knob in. 3 attacks, +1 on the charge, and chopper. And then that and that. It's not impossible. It's exceptionally unlikely, but we'll go for this here. 6s are good. Well, all of them except 2, then we'll put 2 in for Goths. We'll try and wound on. Fours. Oh, we had a chance. We had a chance. Just the 2. That's what it could have been.
Save both.
Save both. Oh, okay. No wounds come through. He'll hack them down. So, it's not so good. Cross here, this charge didn't go ahead. We do have a combat there with Zog fighting away. So I've tapped the tank, but I can't fight it. Didn't declare the charge against that. So, it's 2 for the regular boy, +1 the charge and a chopper. Then Zog base of 3 for being sergeant. Then on the charge. So Zog first of all. -1 to hit rolls for power claw. Sorry, it's just a sergeant, isn't it? So just the 1 comes through. And it is a wound. It's 2 damage. It's minus crazy amount. So 1 Poxwalker can go. And then his sidekick. Bonus hit comes through for Goffs. 3s to wound. 2 wounds come through.
Minus on that?
-1.
Minus 1.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I should have rolled a 6 up.
For the pains, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I lose an additional 1.
Okay. Yes, that reminds me here, we added 2 models back from earlier because Aaron forgot his Feel No Pains, so 2 models had returned just there. Okay. Aaron's going to do his attacks.
So the tank 4 attacks hit on 6, nothing. I'll just
Tuck them in, yeah, it's a chance to strike back, yeah. Poxwalker's going in. Okay, here come the Poxwalker attacks. No CP available here for either of us.
18. Hitting on 4s.
Okay.
And
Toughness 5, toughness 4. 4s?
yeah, so 4.
Yep. Take them off. Oh, no. Is it -1?
No.
So blocked 1,
Yeah.
kill the guy, and 2 wounds on Zog.
Right. So he's a 3 wound.
Yeah. Could even be 4. But whatever it is, Zog lives for now.
Okay.
Just about.
Pox Biker in.
Pox Biker, yes, of course. Okay. So I'm a biker unit. You'd still get that, or is it you need to kill infantry?
No, it's just kill a model.
Okay. Right. Next is Lord of Contagion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron just check the rolls. It's excluding vehicles and monsters, so bikers, that's fine. So you got yourself a Pox Bike.
Right, so it's 5 attacks hitting on 2s.
All of them. Oh, take them off.
Yeah.
And toughness 4.
Toughness 4, so 3. So rerolling 1s.
Ah! Just about.
Yeah, so that'll be -3 to damage.
Gone. I'll do. They're away. That's Longbow BB fighting away over there, Lord of Contagion. Hasn't moved much so far in the game, but has done well. And that's it.
That's it, yeah.
Zog morale is fine. And that's it. So we'll calculate points. Orks will pick up some more here, but perhaps prolonging the inevitable in this battle. Okay, so some points coming through. Priority target's got 3 points. That's for clearing the home objective, thankfully. Engagement fronts, 3 points for that as well. And the 5 points for primaries gives us 39. So back in the lead again. Here, 39 points to 29 at this stage. But how many primaries are we on? 2. Aaron's on 3. So he's going to get his 15 points plus the other points being scored. This is the tipping point now here for the Death Guard. So we'll go on to turn 3 now, middle stage of the game for the Death Guard here. But it's a case of pushing through, taking advantage of the situation and seeing the Death Guard army through to victory. We're going to turn 3 for the Chaos Space Marines next. So a cracker of a encounter this one. Tough fight between these two armies. Orks certainly with the potential to have done well, but Aaron went after some of the key units quite early on, and it's cost the Orks dearly, and so they lack punch now, both in firepower and in close combat. They're desperately fighting on, but the damage really has been done. There's other games to look out for at this knockout stage. We have Sisters of Battle versus Thousand Suns to come. The Space Wolves, which Aaron will take command of those against my Necrons to play against each other, and then Khorne Demons versus Drukhari, which would be an odd combination here. So we've got that game to look forward to as well. So battles will be split on YouTube, the regular YouTube channel, and also on YouTube channel membership. So if you want to catch all the games and all the action for the climax of our Season 9 battle reports, then sign up the channel membership at Aspect Warrior or higher. That'll get you access to all of the videos from all of the games and so on, as well as Discord access available. You can join us on the SS82 Discord community. Also, plus there's loyalty badges as well for all the levels when you sign up. Okay, so movement is complete. Lord of Contagion, aka Longbow BB, heading off through the ruin to take on the guns. I've split the guns, so you can't kill them all yet. The crosshair combat's happy to continue. You've got a CP. You're not planning to. You could use that. Oh no, it's only a sergeant. A couple of wounds left. It's an easy kill. And then across here, so spread the sickness being performed here. Aaron wants to keep those points flowing in. Poxwalker's moving out. Characters moving out. Bit of a mopping up action taking place across here. And then keeping the Plague Brains stationary. They would have pushed forwards, but they've got objective duty to do in the middle of the table. 15 points picked up for primaries. Now the flow of points starts to accelerate for the Death Guard. We'll go on to Psychic, no, shooting phase. Plasma pistol on the truck. This is from the Tallyman.
Yes.
And 3s to destroy it.
Yep.
Gone. I might explode. I do.
Okay.
Okay, D3 on the Tallyman. 2. D3 on the Plague Surgeon. 3. Ha! Unbelievable. Okay, so that's the situation. Mortal wounds have been caused here. One also across here, which destroyed a model. So there's 5 now left in that squad. Aaron's rolled some 6 up, feel no pains. So just the 1 wound coming through the Tallyman and 2 on the Plague Surgeon.
Okay, so we'll do that Plague Burst Crawler into the can.
With everything? No. You could do. So mortar's going to go here. It's going to try and take out the gun, and then the rest of the firepower is going to go into the can. So 2 shots to blow the can away.
Yeah, into the can.
Got him.
1 hit.
3s to blow him away. He's gone. Goodbye. I'll see if I explode. Come on. Ooh. Okay. That's the end of the Chris Comiskey cans. They are finished.
Okay. Right, patrolling mortar.
So he's done it. Aaron's intent was to clear out the zone. That's exactly what he's done.
Yeah, we'll use Longbow BB at the minute. I was going to use him for the Lord of Contagion, but I think I need it.
Okay. D6 shots. He's on your side. He is on your side in this game. God. 3s.
4 hits. 4 wounds, minus 2.
Nothing I can do.
8 damage.
Gun's gone. That explodes as well. Oh, it's all going kaboom here for the Orks. Yeah, it doesn't explode, thankfully. So no explosion taking place.
Okay.
The squad.
The Marines into the boys.
Yeah, obvious target, softer target for them. They didn't move?
No, they didn't actually.
Yes, they get extra. I think it's malicious follies it's called. So 3s. 5s to wound though.
Yep.
Just the 1. No minus, so we'll take a t-shirt save. We don't, because we'll lose a boy. Okay.
Light launcher?
Yep.
2 hits.
2 wounds, 2 kills.
Yep.
Strength 5.
Strength 6.
It's strength 6, yeah, 3s then, that's fine. One of those was a 3, that's fine. And 2 shots to take on Zog here, the entropy cannons. There's the hit. And here comes the wound, yes. Toughness 4, I am now.
Yeah,
So he's gone. Goodbye, Zog. Good run from him, though. It's done very, very well indeed this game. His small squad of bikers have made quite an impact on that flank. Well, single-handedly, I think, that flank. And they've done well. Okay, so anything else from anybody else? Charges next. So Orks have lost here, but we'll go on. We'll press ahead with Longbow BB and Lord of Contagion, 11-inch charge. So he can go in against one of the guns.
No, actually, let me just
Go there and claim the objective. Ah, come on. Give me strength. Okay, here come the attacks.
Okay. 5 attacks.
I'll be toughness 4 now. They've gone through. We're dead. Okay, that's the end of the guns. Another gun can go. Grot's been mopped up here. Just one gun left on the table. Okay, turn comes to an end quite quickly here. The Orks are broken. We've got nothing left. A couple of trucks. The weird boy here, he's just having a chat with what's left of the lads, saying, look, it's useless. Gut Rippers crawled into the sewer. And then it looks quite clean and tidy down here, but there's huge heaps of wreckage. There's 5 helicopters, a Gorkanaut collapsed down there. So there's some big mess in the middle. So I think the Orks are going to pack up and go home in disgust. But they'll be happy, would you believe? Because they're happy because they always win when they fight, because they get to fight. They love it. So it's a victory in that regard, despite the loss and dropping out of the league. Oh boy. So this means that the Death Guard Chaos Space Marines will go through. They have taken a stepping stone towards the grand final and possibly being crowned the champions. I have to say, they certainly have the potential to do it. They've proved themselves most potent in this battle, with Mortarion leading the way, and good performances from the rest of Aaron's units as well. It's a well-organised and disciplined army here, exceptionally tough. The Orks have struggled to break in, and Glass Hammer has kicked in. The Orks have crumbled here after the loss of some of their key units. It's a shame for the Orks. I would love Gut Ripper to make progress, but his army is just not quite up to the task here to make progress through. What we'll do now is give you a final score. We'll anticipate what the Orks may have picked up a few more points, and any other points that Aaron would pick up as well. So we'll give you a final score as we end the game. Yeah, so final score here, exceptionally impressive from the Death Guard. We reckon they would max out on primaries, no problem with the turns that remain, because so much has happened on the first couple of turns, and be free to keep the points flowing in for primaries, so 45 for that. Priority targets would max out on that. We reckon on the last turn of the game, Aaron would be across here and claiming this, no problem. So those 5 points coming in at the end of the game would give Aaron 15 maximum for that. Spread the sickness, Aaron would have done that for 2 more turns, so 12 points, and bring it down, max that out a good while ago. So that leaves just 3 points to the maximum score for our games, which is out of 90 points we play. So 87 points to the Death Guard. That is possibly the highest score of the season. At 87 points. I don't really remember any games. There's been a number of battles where armies have come close. There might have been an 88 scored somewhere, but Aaron's score here, one of the most impressive, if not the most impressive of the season. So setting a benchmark here with the Death Guard. For the Orks, we lost, but we raked in some points. 5 more points, I reckon, on our turn across there. No problems. That gives us 25 for primaries, which is okay. Priority targets, not too bad. 9. Occasional fronts, we got 6. And then assassination, we would have got 7 for bringing the Warlord down, and an extra character. So there was an extra 2 points for engage as well. Would have got it on our next turn coming up. So 49 points to the Orks. So 49 points is it's not too bad. It's okay, but obviously not enough to catch up or compare to what the Death Guard managed to achieve. So well done, Chaos Space Marines prevail here. They're the first army to go through to the last 4. So they will play against, to get through to the final, either Tom's Khorne Demons or my Drakari will be the next opponent for Aaron to take on. If he wins the next game, his army will be in the grand final. This cannot be allowed to happen. Mortarion cannot be crowned king. There's no way, but that's not going to stop Aaron from doing his best to make it through. So well done to the Death Guard. Congratulations to Aaron for leading his army to a very impressive victory indeed. Meanwhile, we can hear a sobbing sound coming from a sewer. It's the Ripper, sulking because of all his wrecked machines and his ambitious plans destroyed. He'll be back. He'll lick his wounds. He'll visit the doctors, get patched up, trade in some grots for some more machines, and build back bigger and better in the future, no doubt. But for now, the Orks go crashing out, and the Death Guard relentlessly march on perhaps for the channel crown. We shall see. Great game. We'll call out the silver level supporters. That's Darren Gardner, Denny Wright, Peter Goodall, Zachary Lee, William Schwaz and William. Big thanks to them for their support silver level. Keep a lookout for more games on YouTube and on YouTube channel membership, and follow us through to the end of the season, all being well, where we shall see who shall be crowned the king of the channel for Season 9 Battle Reports. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time. Oh yes, before you go, units of the game. So I'm going to give it to Zog. His escapades on that flank were excellent. It was a sight to behold, so well done to him. Easily redeeming their points, I believe, for the damage that they scored. And then for Aaron, he's going to give it to the Plague Marines. This unit here came to the rescue. This unit here refused to budge, so good hard work from them, claiming objectives, pushing forwards. So good supporting units for sure for both sides. Obviously Mortarian, honourable mention to him for his sheer resilience and really helping to change the shape of the game in the favour of the Chaos Space Marines. That's units of the game for both sides. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.